What is up, guys? Emmanuel Jones here, and we're here with an NFL prediction. And this time, it's time to do playoff predictions, where we about to at least get here, which the playoffs are here. But first, this week is Wild Card Weekend, which we got this, which we're gonna do our Wild Card predictions for this week. So before I get to my predictions, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and also comment down your opinion on below to see who you think is gonna win this week. So, anyways, we're gonna get started. So last week I went 9-7, which I did really good last week. So let's get started with these games. All right, first game we have the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are favored by 5.5. But you know what? I kind of feel like this game right here, I call it a trap game for some reason. Now, here's why. Now, it could go either way, though, because both these two teams have a great offense, and they both have a really good defense, too. But you know what? I think it comes down to the point who's going to be the difference maker, because here's the thing. The Bengals' pass rush has been really consistent, though. And plus, their defense seems like they're in a spot where they can't even stop a nosebleed. But here's the thing. The Raiders' defense really played really well against the Chargers, which they really showed some promise in that game. But you know what? They can probably do the same thing with the Bengals, too. Maybe they can at least get after the quarterback, get pressure, and maybe stop and slow down the run. But you know what? I just kind of feel like this game right here is like an either way type game. But you know what? I just kind of feel that the Raiders secondary is not as great. I mean, I don't really think they're gonna have a matchup for Jamar Chase and Chi Higgins and Tyler Boyd. So yeah, since he's probably gonna get their starters back, so yeah. So I just kind of feel like it's gonna be too much for I feel like that the weapons on offense will be too much for the Raiders secondary to handle. And plus, Cincinnati, they can quite well run the ball in Las Vegas. And plus, the Bengals defense is pretty much underrated. And plus, their secondary may not be good, but Jesse Bates is like a good safety though. Maybe he can find a way he can cover Darren Waller. But I don't know if they're gonna have a matchup for Hunter Renfrow and Deshaun Jackson because Hunter Renfrow had a big game last week. So yeah. So I don't really think Cincy have any corners who can match up well with Hunter Renfrow. But you know what? I just kind of really feel like that this game right here can go back and forth and go either way. But you know what? It's kind of tough to say who's going to win because here's the thing. I mean, they both have the Raiders seem like they have a better offensive line than Cincy, but their offensive line can really protect, and they can probably find a way they can run the ball on Cincy. And plus, they can pass the ball on them a little bit. So, yeah. So, I think this game could be a little bit of an offensive game. Because I remember last time when these two teams played, the Bengals whooped them. So, yeah. But I wouldn't be shocked if this game was a blowout or a low-scoring game. But I think they do keep it close. But I'm probably going to go ahead and take the Bengals to win this game 34-31 in a high-scoring game, shootout type game. I just kind of feel like the Bengals are just a more complete team, and plus, they're at home, they have a better coach, and I just think they have the better quarterback. So, yeah. So, I'm going to take the Bengals to win, but in terms of the points, I will take the 5.5, though, with the Raiders, because I think the Raiders are going to try to keep it close, but if they at least find a way to at least control the clock and probably keep Joe Burrow off the field, then they'll probably find a way to win. But I think Cincy finds a way to win because they're at home, because I think their offense plays better this game. So yeah, so I got the Raiders covering, and I got the Bengals winning. All right, next game we have the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. Um, Bills are favored by 4. So by this standpoint, I think this game can go either way though a little bit. But here's the thing. Now, both these two teams kind of match up really good. Now, I'm just trying to see which defense plays better this game. Because I just kind of really feel like that the Bills. Now, the Patriots could have an extra shot at winning this game because here's the thing. They have a really good defensive line and offensive line. And they can find a way to attack the Bills' secondary. And plus, without Tre'Davious White, the Bills' pass defense has been looking pretty good. So if the Patriots could find a way to pass the ball on them and all that, but I don't really know if Mac Jones is going to be able to do enough against this Bills defense. Because last time in like week 16, the Bills defense made Mac Jones look bad and all that. So yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if New England wins this game, but I think it could be close though. But you know what? I just kind of feel like that is going to be a low-scoring game, but I'm just going to take the Bills here to win this game 24-20. I just kind of feel like the Bills are just a more complete team, and plus they have a better quarterback and they're at home. So yeah, so I'm just going to take the Bills to win. And also, I'm probably going to take the points, though, with the Patriots. I think they're going to try to keep it close. But now, the Patriots could only win this game if they can at least control the clock and probably keep Josh Allen off the field. But you know what? I think what the Patriots can do, I think their offense could play slightly better, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a defensive game because I think the Bills are going to try to because I think the Patriots offense is going to try to attack this Bills defense. And I think the Patriots defense will come up with a big game plan because I know Bill Belichick and Gerard Mayo are really great defensive coaches. So, yeah. So, I'm probably going to take the Patriots to cover the points, but I'll take the Bills to win the game. Next game, we have the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are favored by 8. Now, this game right here can go either. Now, when I look at this game right here, now it comes to the matchup now. Now, the Eagles pretty well match up pretty good with the Bucs. Because here's what the Eagles can do. I think the Eagles can try to run the ball on Tampa Bay because here's the thing. Tampa Bay is in a spot where their defense can't even stop a nosebleed due to the injuries. But the good news is that they're really getting Zach Barrett back and Levante David back, which is good. And they're going to get their running back back. I think it's going to be good for them. But you know what? I don't really know the Bucs offense. Now, the Bucs offense can do enough without Chris Godwin and Antonio Brown because you got Mike Evans, you got Gronkowski, and you got so yeah, you got both these two on offense though, so they'll find a way to have a big game. And plus, the Eagles defense, it's kind of underrated, but it's not special. So I think what the Bucs offensive line can do, I think the Bucs can run the ball on them. Their offensive line can open up holes. And plus, I think their defensive line can find a way to slow down the run if they can. And plus, I think they do have a great secondary, which I think one of their corners can probably cover Devonta Smith. And I think maybe Antoine Winfield, I think he can cover Dallas Goedert. So, yeah. So, I just kind of feel like when you look at the Bucs, now I kind of feel like the Bucs defense can make some plays in this game. And the Eagles, the Eagles, I wouldn't be shocked if they kept this game close, but the Eagles, They almost did enough to win, but they didn't really do enough because the Bucks defense, they came up short. But you know what? I don't really know if the Eagles are going to be able to do enough to keep up with Brady because last time they couldn't even do it. But you know what? I just have a feeling that I'm going to take the Bucks to win this game 34-17. I mean, I just kind of feel like Tampa Bay is just a better team, and plus they have a better quarterback, a better coach. They're at home. So, yeah. So I'm going to take the Bucks to win. In terms of the points, this is kind of tricky. You know what? I'm going to say Tampa Bay covers this game because I don't really think the Eagles are that good. I mean, I feel like they're a little bit overrated, so yeah. All right, next game we have the San Francisco 49ers versus the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are favored by 3. Now, I call it a trap game for some reason. Now, here's the thing. It can go either way because here's what the Cowboys did. Now, the Cowboys offense, both offenses are very consistent. Their defenses are very consistent, and they're well coached. And now I'm trying to look to see who's going to be the difference maker in this game. Now, the Cowboys, have a great offensive line, and I think it's between the Cowboys' offensive line and the Niners' defensive line. Now, the Niners' defense pass rush is very solid, and I think maybe they can find a way to slow down Zeke and all that. And plus, their corners stink and all that. So, yeah. So, I don't know if they're really going to have a matchup for Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. So, yeah, that's going to be kind of difficult. And plus, the Cowboys have a great secondary, though. With Trevon Diggs, he's a stud. Maybe he can find a way to cover Deebo Samuel, but I don't know if they're going to have a match for George Kittle. Because, to be honest with me, I don't think they have a safety. And plus, they have a great pass rush who can really they can find a way to at least slow down the Niners' run game. Because Elijah Mitchell is kind of like a stud. He's been really good. So, yeah. So, they both kind of match up really good. But you know what? I'm trying to look to see which offense can play better because they're both familiar, though. So, yeah. So, it's kind of tough to say which quarterback's going to play better. You know what? I'm going to say it could be the same because here's the thing. I kind of feel like that with the Cowboys defense, I feel like this game can go back and forth because I feel like that the Cowboys defense might make some plays and the Niners might make some plays on offense. I think what the Cowboys can do, I think they can try and find a way to at least expose the Niners defense because here's the thing. The Niners defense didn't really look so hot versus the Rams last week. In case it kind of looked so hot at the end after that comeback. But you know what? It's kind of tough to say that the Niners could win. But you know what? I wouldn't be shocked if San Francisco won. But I just kind of feel like it could be I feel like it will be a close game in a shootout type game. But I don't know. But I'm just going to take the Cowboys to win this game 30-27. I just kind of feel like the Cowboys are just a more complete team. They're at home. And plus, I just really think the offense is going to do enough since they're balanced. I think they can find a way to extend a play action and create some drives in this game. So, yeah. So, I'm taking the Cowboys to win. But I'm going to take the points, though, with the Niners. Because I think the Niners are going to try to keep it close. I mean, maybe if they can find a way, if the Niners are going to find a way to win this game, I mean, maybe they can find a way to control the clock in this game, control the ball, keep Dak off the field and all that. But I think the Cowboys are going to try to do that to keep Jimmy G off the sidelines so they can control time possession. So I'm going to take the the Niners to cover the points, but I'll take the Cowboys to win the game. Next game, we have the Steelers versus the Chiefs. Oh, another rematch. So the Chiefs are favored by 12.5. Now, this game right here is going to be very close. I mean, it's going to be very fun, and it can go either way, though, because here's the thing. Last time when these two teams played, the Chiefs whooped them. Now, here's the thing. Now, the Steelers' defense did not look so hot, because all of the Chiefs did, they ran all over them. And plus, the Chiefs' defense made Big Ben look bad. So at least their defense played really well that game. But you know what? I just really kind of feel like that the Steelers are just a bad matchup for the. I feel like the Steelers are just a bad matchup for the Chiefs because here's the thing: the Steelers' defense is really good at creating pressure. Like they're really good at rushing the passer and all that, and plus their pass defense is really good at containing. They're really good at playing in coverage and all that, and playing. And they're really good at playing deep zone in the box. So yeah, because I think sometimes the Steelers defense won't let teams run you over. So yeah. So the Steelers defense could be a little bit overrated due to the fact that Big Ben could be the worst quarterback, which he's not been playing at his best. So I think this can allow the Chiefs defense to confuse him again. But you know what? Since this game is in if this game was in Pittsburgh, I could take the Steelers to pull off the upset. But since this game is in Kansas City, I think it will be close and it will be a low-scoring game this time. But I think it's going to be a little bit of a defensive game. I think the Steelers defense is going to try to play better this game at containing Mahomes, but they didn't do it. So I think they will try to do it, but you know what? I can't take Pittsburgh because, here's the thing. Their offense sucks. And their defense, Big Ben can't even complete a pass, though. So, by the way, I'm taking the Chiefs to win this game 23-20. I just kind of feel like the Chiefs are just a better team. They have a better coach. They're at home. And plus, they have a better quarterback. Look, I feel like Patrick Mahomes is the better quarterback than Big Ben because I kind of feel like that Patrick Mahomes has a stronger arm than Big Ben. So, yeah. So, I'm going to take the Chiefs to win this game, but I'll take the points with the Steelers because I think the Steelers are going to try to keep it close. As long as Big Ben, if he doesn't play garbage, then I think they find a way to win this game. They find a way to keep it close, or either they could win. But I just have a feeling that the Chiefs would win and the Chiefs will cover. I have a feeling that the Steelers are going to cover this game, but I'm taking the Chiefs to win this game, and hopefully they end Big Ben's. Hopefully they'll end Big Ben's NFL career. All right, next game, we have the Arizona Cardinals versus the LA Rams. Now, Rams are favored by 4. Now, I'm going to keep this one a little bit short. Now, as I look at this matchup, I'm looking who's going to be the difference maker. Now, Kyler could be the difference maker in this game because that Week 4 game, the Rams defense did not look really good. Now, Week 14, the Rams defense looked at outstanding versus the Cardinals. Here's what they did. They was able to create pressure and all that, and they was able to get after the quarterback, and they rushed the passer really good. Yeah, we can see them do it again, but without Kyler Murray, the Cardinals offense had not been the same. So I think the Cardinals offense, what their offense can do, they can find a way to at least get bounced in this game. And I think they can find a way to maybe like as long as Kyler Murray doesn't play bad, they can keep it close. But here's the thing. On the other side, the Rams have not been looking great recently, especially their offense. They almost won the game, but their offense, their offense looked terrible. Here's the thing. They're in a bad situation where they're not getting consistent first downs. They kept turning the ball over and all that. So that's what's causing their offense to look bad and almost causing them to lose games. Now, I just really think with the Rams offense. Now, here's the thing. I just kind of feel like that the Cardinals defense, I don't really think the Cardinals secondary is nothing special. And plus, I think the Rams with a really good explosive offense with Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson, OBJ, I just feel like that those weapons on offense are going to be too much for the Cardinals secondary to handle. And especially Cooper Kupp is a stud. So, yeah. I mean, without DeAndre Hopkins, I think the Cardinals offense gets a little bit worse. But they might score some points there. I just kind of feel like maybe Jalen Ramsey can probably cover maybe Christian Kirk, or maybe they can at least cover AJ Green, or maybe Rondale Moore. I don't really know. I mean, they don't got Jordan Fuller, so I think maybe and also the good news is they got Eric Weddle back. Maybe he can find a way to cover Zach Ertz or something like that. So yeah. So this can go either way though, but I don't really know because I kind of really understand that Sean McVay has owned the Cardinals, but I just kind of feel like with the Rams, the Cardinals' offensive line is not great. I just kind of feel like the Rams' defense is going to cause some problems in this game. So yeah, but I would not be surprised if this game was a blowout though. But I think it's going to be very close though. But so yeah. But I'm just going to go ahead and say the Rams. I'm going to take the Rams to win this game, and I have the Rams winning 27-24. I just kind of feel like the Rams is the better team. They have the better coach. They're at home. And plus, I just think they have a better defense, too. And plus, I feel like their offense, they're just more healthier. So, yeah. So I just kind of feel like that the Rams are going to win this game, and I think I'll take the points. I got the Rams winning, but I'm going to take the points with the Cardinals because I think the Cardinals are going to try to keep pace. I think Kyler can keep pace as long as he doesn't play bad. Yeah. Because here's the thing. I just kind of feel like that the Rams, I feel like their defense plays better. So maybe they can find a way to control the clock at the last couple seconds and keep Kyler off the field. So, yeah, I think maybe they can do that. So, yeah, so I kind of feel like their offense is going to try to do a better job, not turn the ball over, and I feel like their defense will do a better job containing Kyler Murray. So, yeah, so I'm going to take the Cardinals to cover the points, but I'll take the Rams to win this game, and hopefully Matthew Stafford has a good game this week. Well, all right, guys. That's all of my wild card predictions for this week. I'm really gets to be so excited to see the NFL playoffs, which is so fun to see, and I can't wait to watch them tomorrow. It's gonna be really exciting though. Yeah. So next week I go back to school next week, so I'm probably gonna be starting making videos. I don't really know I'm gonna have much time to make more videos because I'm gonna be doing my homework. I'm gonna be too busy doing homework and all that. So yeah, so I'm getting into that. So yeah, but I haven't really started my Super Bowl predictions yet. I meant to try it yesterday, but I was kind of tired, and I meant to do the tier rankings too, but it was. The other day, Wednesday was my birthday, and I don't really know. Monday and Tuesday, I almost didn't have time. Thursday, I didn't really have time because I was tired. So, yeah, I'm going to try my best to at least do it tonight if I can. If not, maybe tomorrow morning before the game starts. So, yeah, just probably stay tuned for all of that. Well, all right, guys. That's all for right now. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below about what you think your wild card predictions are for this week. Well, it's Emmanuel Jones from the Big Fan. I mean, see you guys later. Peace.